Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and we are finally getting to Cosmos. So we're starting with Cosmos. Konami still wouldn't give me the third farm girl. They're really making me work for it. If I had 3, I would run 3, but I don't think 3 are core. I don't think even 2 are core. So don't worry about it too much. There's a lot in this archetype, so you can get away with pretty much suboptimal builds, but I'm pretty happy with how it's built so far. You see very few Cosmo decks so far. People are really going with Musketeers, and they're very strong. Very narrow way to play Musketeers. This, people aren't so sure as to play. And the people I'm seeing, they're focusing seemingly on the wrong monster. They're going for Forerunner. People are just maxing out on Forerunners. I think Konami made it very clear Cosmo Dark Lady is gonna be your go-to, and she's just too good. She's level 5, so that means she can summon our level 7. She can summon 6 or higher during either player's turn. So that's gonna be all the Cosmo effects during either, or except the big starships, they're the machines. It's gonna be all the psychic Cosmo effects. They can banish themselves and then summon something, usually a higher level than themselves. So you would use the Lobies to bring out mostly Dark Lady. She's our Vader in this Star Wars gender bend. So obviously Vader's gonna be super strong. What does she do? Once her turn, during either player's turn, when another monster's effect is activated, pay 1,000 life points, negate the activation, and destroy it. Super strong, once per turn. Just sit her 2200 attack on the field, keep negating. What a crazy strong monster. Then when you're ready to bounce, you can use one of the mini cards we have to bounce her. So the best part of this archetype is they use a lot of psychic. So we have a lot of psychic support. We'll start with the Cosmo Joe. It's obviously Cosmo support. You target a Cosmo monster you control, destroy it, then banish one card your opponent controls, field or graveyard, and you can only activate it once per turn. So you're probably wondering why you would want to destroy your own monster, but there are certain monsters who have effects when they're destroyed, namely Forerunner and Slip Rider. So when they're destroyed, they'll special summon a Cosmo lower than themselves. So generally, virtually every other monster except our 5 doesn't match with the other 5. But yeah, so they'll really synergize with Cosmojo, but everyone has synergy with Cosmojo. They're all Cosmo cards, so you can get that banish off pretty consistently. And thus, we're feeding into the graveyard heavily, so it makes me use 3 Sword Troopers, who will, once per turn, pay 1,000 life points, target a Psychic Cosmo in your graveyard, and special summon it. So any of the other Psychics, mostly what we're using are Psychic. We have Tin Can. Konami kept throwing Tin Cans at me. It's level 1, so it'll be able to banish and special summon any Cosmo in the deck. Once per turn, during the end phase, you pay 500, reveal 3 Cosmo cards with different names from your deck. Your opponent picks one randomly, 1 to your hand, 2 to the graveyard. It would be awesome if that wasn't in the end phase. If you could just activate that, that would be a really good effect. Waiting till the end phase, it's usually going to be a first turn play kind of thing, and then you can't really search the traps to use. Still, he can special summon anything you have out there. Then we have Farm Girl herself. When this card attacks or inflicts battle damage, you pay 500 and add any Cosmo card from your deck to your hand. So if she does get lucky enough to swing, you can search your 1 copy of Forerunner, then pop it right out. And like I said, people are focusing on Forerunner because it is a very incredibly strong monster. It is in the deck. Cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects, just in general. That's already really strong, 2,800. And you gain 1,000 life points in the standby phase. And like I said before, if it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 level 6 or lower Cosmo from your deck. So very strong, but we're not focusing on it. It usually combos just with our Farm Girl if we're lucky enough to have the 1, and then we get it out. Same with Slip Rider. You could search your Slip Rider with her if you need to. if it's normal summon or special summon, you get a target 1 spell or trap card on the field and destroy it, and then the same special summon of a 4 or lower from your deck when it's destroyed by anything. So those usually combo with Farm Girl. Pretty random when we have them in our hand because they are 1-of. Usually what we're focusing on are Dark Ladies. Tin Can bring it out, Sword Troopers, they can bring her out. Like I said, the best part of these monsters are their psychic. So we're using lots of psychic support, Cosmojo, and I'm using Battle Teleportation. Activate if you have only 1 psychic type monster. It can attack your opponent directly this turn. At the end of the battle phase, give control of that monster to your opponent. So this card works so well with Farm Girl. You let Farm Girl attack, then you get a search, then you don't have to worry about that end of the battle phase give control, because you just banish her and special summon whatever you just searched. So I really like this card. It also helps your Dark Lady get those OTKs. She's 2200, so if you're right in that range, you can give her the teleportation. She is psychic, and she's usually the one you're going to have camped on the field alone. And then last but not least, we have Mind Over Matter. It's just another counter trap. When a monster's normal summon or special summon or spell or trap is activated, so virtually everything, you just tribute 1 psychic monster, negate the activation if you do destroy that card. Like I said, tons of psychic monsters, so this card very powerful. Last but not least, we're using life point boost because we minus a lot of life points doing virtually everything. Gives us a whole nother negate, very crucial. Extra deck is nothing but new XCs. There are a couple older XCs, Links, all the new Links. Phoenix and Unicorn are obviously going to be core in like virtually every deck. But other than that, nothing too fancy in the extra deck. It's all about the monsters. It's pretty much just a control deck. I really leaned on Dark Lady, and I'm pretty sure that's the way we're going to have to do it. Oh, sorry, I wasn't even showing the deck the whole time. Here it is, though, on the side. So, very good, very good. Crazy about this archetype. There's a lot of support, so there are other ways to play it. I'm not going to jump right into them, but there's many cards I'm not using here. So even with this super long intro, there's more to get into, but hope you guys enjoy what I have here, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing in a Shizu. Going first, definitely a first turn deck. She's showing pre-science in 30 cards. We got our life point boost. We have Mind Over Matter. We got Cosmojo, Sword Troopers to bring out our Dark Lady. She is the baiter of this deck. She's ready to negate a whole bunch. Our opponent sets 1 card. That's not going to be good enough. We get a Battle Teleportation. It's Gatekeepers. He tries to use Nobleman. We negate it with Dark Lady. That's 1 negate. Our boy sets another card. He's got a Mystical Space Typhoon. He hits our Cosmojo. That's okay. We swing. It's a Spy. He tries to use Spy's effect. Negate it again. That's 2 negates. We drew another Dark Lady, so no help there. Now he's got a Headman. He tries to use Headman's effect. 3rd negate. We say no. We use life point boost, so we still have 2,000 life points. Sets 2 back row finally. We swing. He's got a Kite Roid. We're gonna negate again. We negate an instance of Kite Roid. He has to use his 2nd instance of Kite Roid. I really wanted to get that damage in because we're sitting on a Battle Teleportation to really win. Now here he goes Throne. He bluffed the Throne. I took a wild gamble by going Mind Over Matter to stop the Throne, but I figured if he had a monster, he wouldn't be using that Throne from that top deck. So I negate the Throne. Turns out to be the right move as he immediately ends his turn. We have all our Dark Ladies. We go with our Sword Troopers. Swing for 1k, then we bring out the Dark Lady once again. Obviously, she does not have a negate. Only 1,000. He's going Headman. That's gonna be Spy. Spy can't flip up this turn though, so he thinks he's good now. He's got his Gravekeepers. Check out this play too. We top deck the girl, the farm girl. Treacherous Trap Hole. He's gonna destroy his own monster. He's gonna destroy his Headman. and my Dark Lady, because obviously only at 800 we could do more damage. But the wonderful battle teleportation with Farm Girl, that's the combo I was all about. That's why I'm digging for the Farm Girls. Hit him for 1500. Finish the duel. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing the Blue Angel. We're going first. She's on a slightly better win streak than us. Showing that life point boost. We got the Slip Rider in hand with a Tin Can and a Dark Lady and a Cosmojo. We're going first, so we're gonna end phase that Tin Can. We show a Farm Girl, we show the Sword Troopers, and we show another Tin Can. So we're going with the Lobies to get everyone out, and we do get that second Tin Can. He's got a Mystical Space Typhoon, our Cosmojo. It's unfortunate. But here he's got an Iron Claw. We're going to hop out the Tin Can for a Slip Rider, destroy his back row. He's obviously bricking Gokis. That's really hard to do, too. We bring our Tin Can out to bring the Dark Lady out. He's got an Octo. We're going to let him Octo. It's not a huge deal. Iron Claw Search, though, we're going to stop that with the Dark Lady with the Negate. And then boom for the 2200. He's got a Scorpio right out over us. We're gonna Cosmojo the Slip Rider. When you do that, you get a special summon 4 or lower from the deck. That's the Farm Girl. Now Farm Girl for lethal. Nice and easy with the negates. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Bandit Keith. He's on a 3 win streak trying to rank up. Unfortunately for him, we are going first. So we got the Forerunner already in hand. Farm Girl, Sword Troopers, Tin Can, whatever we want. We're going Tin Can. Don't wait for the end phase accidentally. Totally no reason to do that. You gotta wait for your end phase for your Tin Can. So a little bit of a hamstring there. But we're gonna be okay. He's gonna try to attack Farm Girl. That brings out Forerunner. Can't be targeted, can't be swung over. We're swinging over him. We're gaining 1,000 points. We're at 6,000, so that's really good. We got 2 Sword Troopers. We don't use them. He's got a face down. Forerunners gaining again. He's gonna Karma Cut our Sword Troopers. Super random, so we just hop him out and bring out our Dark Lady. Now that triggers a Desperado. We let the Desperado happen. He searches the Temperance. Remember, he searched the Temperance. He uses Bacon Saver. Now that's what we're gonna negate. Now seeing that Desperado, I'm now not going to attack that face down, and it's very important I don't, because here he uses his Cyber Dark Edge, and I'll tell you right now that face down was a Ling Ling, so he would have been a much more potent monster. Obviously we have the life points to hang, but still, Forerunners gaining life points as we go. Farm Girl destroys the Cyber Dark Edge. That gives us a search of our Slip Rider. I love Farm Girl, guys. That brings out a Barrel Dragon. That's where Dark Lady comes in. Vader for the safe. Get the negate. He still gets the search though. Now he has 2 Temperance in hand. That's his entire hand. Farm Girl can hop on out. He's gonna Karma Cut my poor Witch, or Dark Lady. Because Slip Rider was going to pop his back row anyway, we revealed the Ling Ling, and we hit him for the Forerunner, 100 life points. He gets a switcheroo after his top deck, gets a Blast Spider, blasts my Slip Rider. Slip Rider, when he's destroyed by Battle or card effect, you get a special summon from the deck, and he has seen enough as he scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Joey Wheeler. We're going first. Definitely a first turn deck. Looks like 30 cards, actually 24 cards over there. He's showing Grit. I don't think I remembered that. Handful of monsters. We're going to start with Tin Can. We're going to go straight to the end phase. We're going to pay 500. We're also going to chain a zone effect to bring out our Dark Lady. But we show a Dark Lady, we show our Slip Rider, and we show our Forerunner. So 2 of those, sadly, both our ships go to the graveyard. Not a huge deal though, we got another Dark Lady out of it, and we do have means to bring her out. Here it's Monster Gates versus Infernoids. So he's milling both his feasts. I think it's called Feast. Mills a bunch of Void Seers. Finally gets his Decatron. We're gonna negate Decatron's effect. We can't destroy him because of Void Seer. So that's 2 back row. I could have won the duel right here, make a bit of a misplay. We should swing with the Sword Troopers, destroy the monster, swing, pop out the other Dark Lady, swing, and win. Could have won right there. I accidentally bring my... right in my main phase, I bring out the Dark Lady. So we could have swung with Sword Troopers of that small monster and won the duel outright. But here we'll get a bit more of a duel. He brings out his monster, destroys me, but then tries to use his effect, so he will get negated by the other Dark Lady. Avoids destruction thanks to Void Seer. We get our Cosmojo. We go with our Tin Can. Tin Can's gonna reveal 3. We get another Tin Can. We're gonna end our turn. Can't swing over that monster. He's going to banish 1 out. Now he tries to use Needle Sealer. We're going to use Cosmojo. We get rid of the Tin Can, destroy him, banish his monster. Now we get Mind Over Matter. We have another Farm Girl. Farm Girl hits. That gives us a search. We searched Cosmojo. We should have searched Sword Trooper. He's got another Void Feast, his 3rd Void Feast. He has to discard to use it, so Mind Over Matter, safe move. Like I said, instead of searching the Cosmojo, we should have searched this guy, Sword Trooper, so we didn't need to top deck him. But still pretty safe with a Tin Can and a Cosmojo. Obviously, Sword Trooper could bring Dark Lady right back out, so definitely the one to pick. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Joey Wheeler. We're going first. Looks like 30 cards over there. It is, in fact, 30 cards. He's showing a grit. We're going first, though. We got a Farm Girl, we got Battle Teleportation, and we have Mind Over Matter. We're gonna Farm Girl in our main phase to bring out the Dark Lady. And then we got Vader with plenty of Psychic support. He's gonna Mystical Space Typhoon our Battle Teleportation. That's not good. Here's Witchcrafters. We're gonna dunk on the Witchcrafters, negate the Pittori. If you know me, you know I hate Witchcrafters. He's got Metal Foes in the graveyard with the Pittori effect to get a +1. That +1 is a holiday. I say I hate Witchcrafters. We're gonna Mind Over Matter that holiday. I cannot take this archetype. I hate it so much. I dunk on it whenever possible, so I've used my whole hand to get him to gamble his Pittori effect. When you don't have a Witchcrafter to discard after using that draw, you have to banish your whole hand. So he banished his whole hand, guys. I love any deck that beats Witchcrafters. If we beat Witchcrafters together, me and that deck have a nice bond. So I'm not even really a big Star Wars fan, like at all. I'm more a Star Trek fan. But this archetype's pretty cool. I'm gonna tell a lot of people who I know are Star Wars fans, and they'll probably be really interested in this archetype. We'll see from there. It's better than I thought. I thought it was gonna be way more of a meme, especially when Magic Muskets were so good. But no, it's pretty good. It's much more expensive than Magic Muskets, obviously, but not much stronger, but not even just as strong, but pretty strong, honestly. Much stronger than I anticipated. And it's fun, honestly. Way more fun than Muskets. And Muskets are pretty fun, so that says a lot. But yeah, and that super cool archetype with lots of support I didn't even get into. So more to dive into if you guys are interested. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.